Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boss Rush Podcast, a great place to play games and be better. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Derrick, and alongside me, as always, finally removing the sleeves, PC Muscle Race himself, LeRon Dawkins.
What's up, everybody?
Also joining us, writer extraordinaire, the Mad Pharmacist herself, Stephanie Klebov.
Woohoo! Hi, guys.
All right, guys, I said I wasn't getting too excited, okay?
But you are.
But
you are.
I am. So excited, in fact.
The glasses are coming on.
Nintendo Direct, baby!
Yes, we're fresh off of the Nintendo Direct that happened just a couple hours ago, and there have been some pretty solid announcements.
I know. And usually we don't do newsy type stuff, but I feel like we got to talk about the Direct. I mean,
yeah.
We do.
I feel like we do. Even LeRon. LeRon, what was that face you saw when you saw Armored Core?
I was about to sour the milk real. Yeah, like I lost my fucking mind when I saw that shit.
Yeah, I wish we would have been recording because that would have been the opening of the episode. Oh man, what a nice little Direct. What a lot of things there that is I'm crying and
Nintendo did good this time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they almost fumbled right at the gate though with that Fire Emblem game though.
I know. I was like, man, this is how you're starting off as a Fire Emblem Warriors game. This is how you're starting. I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to watch the rest of it, and I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did, because that was like the worst thing in the entire Direct.
I saw this and I was like, okay, this is already off to a bad start.
I was so sure they were going to announce a new Fire Emblem game today.
I'm like, I don't understand. Like didn't they say the last Warriors game did to the Switch? Like didn't? I mean, why are they bringing another one out?
Because Age of Calamity sold 6 million units. That's why.
Do they think Fire Emblem's going to sell 6 million units though?
The first one sold almost 2. The first Fire Emblem Warriors sold almost 2, and they even sold like 400,000 copies on the 3DS.
I feel like this is a risky grab. If they're using the numbers off of Age of Calamity to justify bringing another Warriors game out.
I think they're using the numbers off of Three Houses, and they're like, what do we think the return on investment is if we reuse these characters?
Not likely as far as I'm going, because like I granted Warriors games back in the PS2 days.
Yeah,
that's a long fucking time ago.
I mean, look, I like Three Houses a lot.
Oh, I love Three Houses,
but I don't. You mean the one that you bought for $60 and then the next day went on sale for $40?
Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, it's the best game that I should have waited one more day to buy.
Yeah, it's I love it. I love that game.
Did you? You should have heard the guys last night. They're like, LeRon, like, what's the next Nintendo Switch game you're gonna buy? So we know to go on sale 2 weeks later.
Yeah, it's man, I gotta tell you, I don't know how excited I am for a Warriors game, but I'm excited to revisit those characters. So guess what? I'll probably buy it.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna. Oh,
I like Fire Emblem.
Oh, I like Fire Emblem too, but not that damn much.
So I actually thought about it a little bit though. There are so many strategy RPGs coming to Switch this year that like maybe they're just like, maybe we don't want to put Fire Emblem out this year.
That could be it, because like just the whole relaunch of Advance Wars 1 and 2, like that's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you got honestly, that. You have that. You have the those front mission games. You have Metal Slug Tactics. You have Mario plus Rabbids. You have Triangle Strategy. That's so many, man.
Yeah,
that's too many.
But in all honesty, like not front mission. Advance Wars is the reason why I got on Fire Emblem, because like when I beat Advance Wars 1 and 2, I needed my fix. Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, "Well, have you heard of a game called Fire Emblem?" I'm like, "No, but I'll try it."
Yeah, I started playing Fire Emblem with whatever the second DS one was, which was Fates, maybe.
I think you're right.
Fates, yeah, because they released 2 special versions of it or whatever. I was like, don't like that. This isn't Pokemon, but
Yo, Advance Wars looks so good though, man. Like I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for it.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Advance Wars looks good. Freaking Front Mission 1
See,
looks good.
Man. So, and then
Freaking Mario Strikers.
I know Mario
Strikers
Strikers
was impressive.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. It looks better than Mario. I hope it's better than Mario Golf because I was so disappointed in Mario Golf. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't love it.
And I'm just gonna say it again, even though I said it before.
Which of any of these games coming out in June, like early June? Because I need to start sweet talking the boyfriend now for like birthday presents.
There were a lot of June games in here.
I mean, I can't have them get all of them for me.
Yes, you can. You just got to try a little bit harder, LeRon.
Just try a little bit harder.
You got to put a little bit more effort. You got to put some wax on the floor or something.
You mean blow my own back out is what you're saying, right?
Hey, you do what you got to do for these games, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Just do what you got to do. Anyways,
I will say this: No Man's Sky coming to Switch. It doesn't look bad. It does not look bad.
Yeah, but it's too late. I feel like.
Yeah, it's too late. But yeah, they are getting like the best game because I mean, like the game is still winning awards. Like a game that was dead on arrival is winning awards now in like 2022.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's basically winning rewards for a whole different genre. Like it was supposed to be like an RPG genre, and now it's winning awards just for like continuous game, best community support, and all this stuff. So like good on them that it's coming.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't know. I'm really excited to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I hope it goes back to the kind of like the roots of the first game. I like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I still think 1 is like vastly superior. Actually, Xenoblade Chronicles X is the best version, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that on Switch.
I'm just watching this Mario Strikers, and man, Mario kicked Luigi into an electrified fence. I'm
It's getting adult. Woo.
There's a fucking exploding Yoshi egg on the map.
I mean, there is.
Donkey Kong is drift sliding.
Yeah, he is doing that, isn't he? What was everybody's favorite thing from the Direct?
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Oh my gosh,
Woo!
yeah.
Nintendo
Wii Sports
Switch
is back.
Hands down, it was the Front Mission news. Hands down for me. Like I'm that guy that like I remember reading the old ass fucking what was the magazine EGMs. When they would talk about games from overseas and stuff like that, and I would see like this mech game that was basically like a turn-based mech game, and I was like, man, I want to play this so bad. It's only in Japan. And I remember actually when I joined the military and actually had money to actually spend stupid amounts of money on games, like I imported like one of the Front Mission games, and I was like, oh my god, I can't read this shit, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Man, yeah, dude,
Front Mission. It was Front Mission for me.
What? Sorry, I got excited.
No,
for Switch Sports.
No. You're more than able to do that because Front Mission, man. Like I had a joygasm when I saw that.
You did. We witnessed it actually.
Yeah, it was
was
beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All over the place, just all over.
Mm-hmm.
And over something that was gonna come out on the Switch, so
But Mario Strikers is a June 10th. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh God.
Well, it's funny you mentioned, Corey, Mario Golf, because I'll be honest with you, I was just very disappointed with Mario Golf, and I bought it, and I don't know, I'm ready to just sell it back. So I'm just praying that this is much better. It looks better, but I can't go off of just looks.
Yeah. No, I agree, but come on, it's oh, you're talking about Strikers? Are you talking about
Strikers?
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Wii Sports Golf. I'm like, anyways. Yeah, I hope this is better. I think the two games I wanted were Mario Tennis and Mario Golf, and both of them were super disappointing.
Wait, the Mario Tennis one? I thought that was basically an upgraded version of the GameCube one.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't remember the GameCube one all that much, to be honest with you. I just remember it being really disappointing because it had all these weird, like, if you whiff 3 times, you'll lose because your racket breaks. And I'm like, well,
Oh wow,
don't want
wow,
that.
what the fuck?
Yeah. So that was exciting, I guess. But yeah, I'm really excited for Strikers because the GameCube one was awesome. The Wii one was fine, but also it was on the Wii, so. But I think my favorite thing, I think Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was my favorite thing, but also I'm really excited for, like, Splatoon looks okay. Like, I'm not a big Splatoon guy, but that looks fun. Like, the Salmon Run stuff looks fun. But
Hey, is it me or was the music in it just really
weird?
just yeah, thanks. I was
Yeah.
like, it sounded terrible. I think they're
did.
trying to go with some dissonant, like, I don't know what it was, but it went on too long.
Yeah, it was weird. But yeah. I also Triangle Strategy was like that was the other game that I was like, oh man, this game's gonna be awesome. I'm so ready.
I can't not mention it, but so I will say I did not expect anything Zelda to be announced or hinted at. Like that was my bet. It was not going to be mentioned. However, even though I am right, I'm still sad inside.
I don't want to be right about Zelda. I want to be wrong.
I know. My guess is summertime announcement, fall, winter release, holiday release.
I bet whatever their E3 plans are, the whole thing is going to be Zelda.
Yeah.
And then, like, their fall lineup, right? It's got to be. And, like, the thing is, though, with Xenoblade coming out in September, the earliest you could put Zelda out would be November. Because you don't want to.
Zelda traditionally come out in November, though?
Breath of the Wild came out in March.
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
So what are you saying? What are you saying? Nintendo might nerf their own sales of one game when they put another one out.
I think Xenoblades.
Or do you think Zelda might be in trouble for a release this year?
I think Zelda's being pushed to next year, and they're going to release the 2 ports to fill space. That's my
Which 2 ports? Which 2 ports?
Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
I will buy both of them.
Well,
I will buy both of them.
Yeah, Twilight Princess is the best Zelda game.
As a matter of fact, they put Twilight Princess and Wind Waker out. I will spend money and get Breath of the Wild 2 just on GP. That is my promise to Nintendo. But they have to do it just like that. They have to put Wind Waker. They have to do a port of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess for me to say I will for sure buy Breath of the Wild 2.
I'll take that. And I know this is much less likely. I would actually kind of like a Oracles or Minish Cap.
You don't understand. Like, give me the Oracle games. Give me Minish Cap. You know what? But they give us Minish Cap. That means they have to start thinking about putting Game Boy Advance games on the fucking eShop.
That'll be this fall. I bet Game Boy and Game Boy Advance come this fall.
I wrote a Boss Rush banter on that, and I was like, what would the next system of games would you like to see on expansion pack?
Got to be Game Boy Advance, Actually, I would say Game Boy Advance more than Game Boy because I still feel like, man, people are not going to understand when they see them ugly ass fucking green and white.
Here's my theory. Here's my theory, and you're not going to like it, LeRon, but here it is.
Okay.
Game Boy is going to be a part of the $20 service. And Game Boy Advance is going to be part of the $50 service.
Fuck you. No. Don't know.
Because...
Corey, you've gone and upset him. Why did you do that?
No.
I'm not upsetting him. I'm telling you what Nintendo
I will
is
walk my ass all the way to Ohio and punch you in the face if that shit happens.
Okay.
Walk, which means like I'm going to be super furious when I see you.
Well, here's this thing, too. I looked at the remainder of the N64 games that they, like, in Phase 2, and if it's released every month, I think the last game comes out in, like, June or July, which would have been E3. So my guess is that there has to be some announcement for expansion pass.
Yeah. Can I say something? Because I've put more and more thought into this. I think Nintendo 64, like them bringing that to the Switch, Even though like it's probably a fantastic idea, but I feel like they're gonna have much more problems in translations and getting these games programmed for emulators than they would have if they'd actually done the Game Boy Advance. And I know this sounds like I'm using a bias when I say this, but I just feel like for some strange reason, like, and Corey, you mentioned this a while back too, that like Nintendo didn't have a lot of super first party titles, on Nintendo 64's
They were
catalog.
all rare.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be hard to get licenses from these other companies and stuff to redo these games, even just to put them on an emulation status.
My theory is that to fill some of that space, they've already got Banjo Kazooie, right?
Yeah.
I think they're going to go to Rare and Microsoft. And when GoldenEye comes out, they're going to put GoldenEye on Switch. And they're going to put Perfect Dark on Switch. They're going to put Conquer on Switch. And they're going to
my
put Jet Force Gemini
gosh.
on Switch.
Oh my gosh, I'll freak out.
Also,
Yes.
the one game that I think they're going to wait for some sort of massive release because they can finally do it since Nintendo and Microsoft are playing nice would be the original version of Diddy Kong Racing. That's my theory.
A lot of racing games, though. We got the Chocobo Racing. We got the Disney
Yeah, but
Racing.
look,
You know what?
Diddy Kong Racing is
No, it's the best.
it's the best.
What would make me happy right now if they added it to the Nintendo Switch library for Nintendo 64?
What?
What?
Killer Instinct Gold.
They could probably do. I mean, they could probably do that, to be honest. Although, if you have Game Pass, it's on Game Pass already.
Well, yeah, that's the Killer Instinct game, which I never learned how to play.
Killer Instinct, the original Killer Instinct 1 and 2 and Gold are all on Game Pass.
But huh?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. No.
I mean, if you don't have an Xbox, you might not have it, but they are on Xbox.
See, there you go. There you go again.
Hold on. I
What is
don't
wrong with
PC.
you
You know
tonight,
that.
man?
You know that. The only PC game I own is Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay.
What? I thought we were friends, man. You are.
Where? Hold on. I gotta see this. My Series S is loading. By the way, I have a big rant about Series S. This is gonna be a long episode of rants before we get to our main topic. But man, the Series S on third-party games is just like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's just it's on the struggle bus.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just the Killer Instinct on the Game Pass for PC. It's just the original, the current Killer Instinct game.
I'm glad I didn't break down and buy a Series S, because at first I was going to, because I'm like, oh, I'll never get my hands on a Series X.
Yeah, I was gonna get one too, and then the more I heard Corey talking about it, the more I was like, okay, maybe I dodged the bullet here.
If you only want it for first-party games, it's probably serviceable because Microsoft is going to optimize the games for it. But games like Dying Light 2, I hear runs like trash. Dying Light 2 runs better on an Xbox One X than it does on an Xbox Series S.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
So, you know what else? I might be the only one who'd kind of want to see this on N64 is the Snowboard Kids.
I think you're the only one. I've never even heard of
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I think so.
How about Rampage?
Rampage, like the monkey climbing the building and smashing it?
Yeah, or Ralph the wolf. A wolf named Ralph.
Did you watch that movie with The Rock in it, by the way?
No.
It's
The
not
Rampage movie?
It's not bad. It's
Yeah,
totally watchable.
It's not. Yeah,
It's
I
totally
believe
watchable.
it.
If
Well,
you want a good
the
dumb
one thing-
action movie, that's you
yeah.
should
The one
watch
thing
it.
they did right. The one thing they did right is they didn't treat it like it's a video game movie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think the reason why I probably like all these games that are pretty average is because, I was a young kid and that was my only system and I had limited games. So I think it's just nostalgia that really makes me want to have these games come back. But maybe it's better left just kind of in my memory.
Yeah. It's I mean, that's how a lot of Nintendo 64 games and even like PS2 and some GameCube games to an extent is just like, I remember having so much fun with those games, but you go back to play them, you're like, ooh, Like
Yeah.
the original, like the like the original Luigi's Mansion. I loved that game. I went back and tried to play it like 2 years ago because I had my GameCube hooked up, and I was like, "Oh, this would be fun to revisit." The controls are inverted, and you can't change them. I'm like, "What are you doing to me, Nintendo? Come on, let me press up to go up."
Oh,
yeah,
shit. We talked about Edge of Eternity last night, and it looks like it's coming to Game Pass.
It is tomorrow. It'll be out by the time.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the 10th. Yeah.
Okay, LeRon, I have to apologize to you. Killer Instinct 1 and 2 and Gold are not on Game Pass. They are part of Rare Replay.
Ah.
Which is on Game Pass.
Is it?
Rare Replay, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
You're right, it is. I stand corrected again.
So, like, you're not technically wrong then, because it's in a game that's in Game Pass.
Yeah. A game within a game within a game. Gameception.
Gameception.
But, you know, one of the games that I am playing, since we're talking about, like, I don't know, old games and whatever, I'm trying to play through Banjo-Kazooie, and I do love that game, and it's a great game. The camera angles, like most Nintendo 64 games, are just trash, and I can't see for shit.
That's the same thing my boyfriend has been complaining about. Like, he loves Banjo, but he's hating that camera.
Gosh, dude. That's why you should play it on Game Pass, because the right stick functions as a camera. Oh, it's so good. Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox is the definitive way to play it.
All right, I might just have to abandon ship then on the Switch. Sorry.
I'm just like, man, like it's the Mario.
Stephanie,
it's like
you have all three systems, don't you?
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, no problem. I'll just.
And when I say all three, that includes like the OLED.
Yep, they're all right here.
Damn.
Beautiful.
Damn. I wish I could be part of that club.
I'm not part of that club either, LeRon, if it makes you feel better.
I just have a stupid ass PS5
that you don't use.
I'm just in debt. So.
Hey, hold on. I got the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection.
I've got multiple Switches.
That I only spent $10 for because I used my dual entitlements from my original games for PS4.
Good job.
What I'm curious is by the end of the year, which system I'll end up using more. Like, I'm gonna kind of keep note of like what I'm playing on what.
I have a theory. I feel like the Switch is gonna. I feel like your Switch is gonna be the most played system. Second place to that will probably be PlayStation because of the first party the first party single player bangers, and then Xbox will be last. And that's not the diss Xbox. It's just I think I kind of know you pretty well as a gamer, so I think I know kind of where your wheelhouse is at, and then where you float, if that makes sense.
They just
Okay.
Xbox's what do you call it? Their roadmap isn't clear, right? Like it's just not clear right now. You know, like we know all the games that are coming, but the only game that we know that's coming out for sure this year is Starfield, which is like that's a banger. Don't get me wrong, that's awesome. But like, what else you got there, Xbox? You know. Redfall was rumored to be coming, but it seems like it's getting delayed.
In the chat, Targaryen25 asked, so what do you think? Breath of the Wild 2 release date and maybe a trailer at E3?
Yes.
Yes.
How
about a title, first of all?
Yeah.
I answered that. Trailer for E3, speculation for a 2023 release.
I think it's 2023 also. I think it's going to be February or March.
Well, I'm going to go against the grain and say it's going to be announced around E3 time with a date and the subtitle, and then a winter, like a November release. Because other than Breath of the Wild that was released in March, I believe the majority of other Zelda games were released in November.
Twilight Princess was released in November.
So basically right on time for Christmas.
Yeah.
Right on time for Christmas. That's my guess.
Technically, Twilight Princess for GameCube was released on December 15th.
I feel like they're.
Games were released in November.
I feel like they might just pad us with more ports or re-releases of the original games, but while they're fine tuning Breath of the Wild 2.
Which, if that happens, I'll be okay with that.
I'll be happy because, like, I mean, if they want to really do me a solid,
they're not going to.
Just go ahead and remake Link to the Past, just like you did Link's Awakening.
See, I would be more likely to play that than the original at this point.
Yeah.
I've never played any of the 2D Zelda games. I mean, okay, I should be more specific. 1, 2, and 3. Or 1, 2, and Link's Awakening or Link to the Past. I've never played.
Uh,
So, whoops. I like all the other ones though. It's probably really hard to go back to Zelda 1 and 2.
Yeah. I was trying to take on the task of playing all the Zelda games in release order, and I made a hard stop at Zelda 2. I just couldn't do it.
I think everybody makes a hard stop in Zelda 2 when they realize what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, follow him on Twitter. What does that mean? Hold on a second.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Who is this person?
Unmask yourself.
Also, I just want to say I've done podcasts with Corey, and he still won't follow me on Twitter. You have no idea who this person is?
No.
You've offended our listener. How dare you?
It's not the first time I've offended somebody. It's fine. Oh, it's Aaron. Okay.
Oh, it's Aaron. Okay, what is that?
It's okay, Aaron. I'll follow you. I'll
yeah,
follow
Aaron.
you.
Yeah, Aaron. What's your handle? You're gonna follow right now.
Yep.
Hold on. Look how many Aaron Morses are on Twitter. First of all,
because we're not jerks like Corey Derrick.
Yeah, I'm a jerk. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. Well, while we wait for that,
Yeah.
should we do either housekeeping or what are we playing?
Yeah, we'll
Because
just. Yeah.
I'm excited to get to the main topic.
I know, I am too. But the Direct was also like a big. Oh, see, you're an Alabama fan. That's why I didn't follow you.
Wait. I think I'm already following him.
I'm just kidding. That's not the reason. Are you sure I'm not following you? You're not verified.
Yes, he is.
Wait, how are you verified?
Yeah, yes, he is. Yes, he is. There, followed, bro.
Followed.
And I'm adding you to the Gamer Nation list.
Wait, how are you verified? I want to be verified. I want a blue cool check mark by my name. I'm not nearly popular enough, but it's cool. See, I followed you, Aaron. You're welcome.
How do you get verified?
You have to go through a process. It's a whole thing. Anyways, speaking of verified, this is the Boss Rush Podcast, a flagship show of the Boss Rush Network, where each and every week we get together with our friends from around the internet to talk about everything we played, watched, and more. You can catch the Boss Rush Podcast every Wednesday night live on twitch.tv/Boss Rush Network or on YouTube and podcast services every Monday morning. Remember, if you listen on iTunes or Spotify, to give us those 5-star ratings. It really helps us out. You can get the show 3 days early by going to patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. For just $1, you get this 3 days early, as well as 2-week early access to After Dark and Standard Definition. Join our Discord and Facebook group and find all of our shows on our website, bossrush.net. The store.
I think we should add a tier, by the way, on Patreon. $25, and Corey will follow you on Twitter.
It doesn't cost that much. You just, I'm cheap. It doesn't cost $25.
Anyway, what about our merch store?
Buy merch, please.
Seriously, the designs are great. Yeah. The standard def designs, like for the Marvel and Disney stuff, it's amazing.
I'm also working on more. The Indiana Jones one will not get approved, and I'm getting really upset because that's the one I want to wear. Is the Indiana Jones one, but it won't get.
What's do you know if anything specific is hurting it?
It's just stuck in approval. I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised the Disney one got approved, to be honest with you, because it literally uses the Disney font. But it's fun. The Disney one's fun. The Marvel one's fun. The After Dark one is fun. I need someone to show me their After Dark shirt. That's all I'm saying. And then there's more stuff coming. So have fun.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about what we've been playing and watching. We don't have a guest, so we're starting with Stephanie. Stephanie, what are you playing or watching?
Thank you. So, like I said, I was playing Banjo-Kazooie, until Pokemon Arceus released. So I'm playing the hell out of Pokemon Arceus, and I have not played Pokemon since Red, Blue, Gold, Silver. Like, I stopped after second generation. I'm like, that's enough. The Pokemon are getting weird. Their names are getting weird. I can't keep track of the 900 whatever number of Pokemon they are.
Why not? Just you should have them all memorized by now. If you're a real Poke fan, you should memorize them all.
Some of them are just weird. Like the one's like a balloon. Anyway, but
there's a trash can. There's an ice cream cone. There's a chandelier.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know. It's stupid. But I'm not calling Pokemon. Just too much. But I'm getting off track. I'm loving Arceus because it's got crafting and exploration and all that side missions. That's like my cup of tea.
I blame you, I blame Galatrad, I blame Ed, I blame Aaron for making me buy this game.
Nobody made you buy that.
Yeah, did we like force your hand?
Nobody
did.
Nobody
I watched
you buy that game.
I watched Jacob stream the other night, twitch.tv/Galatrad. You should go there. You should follow him. He's a great streamer.
No one grabbed your hand, put it in your back pocket, grabbed your wallet,
and
pulled the credit card out.
No, I was like Galatrad, should I buy this game? He's like, yes, you should.
Why'd you ask the question?
You asked a closed.
Can I finish
question.
my story, please? My very awfully true, not made up at all story. Okay. I was like, Galatrad, should I buy this game? Is it worth it? He said, yes. It's just like Breath of the Wild with Pokemon. I was like, I don't know if I believe you. He's like, look, buy it. I said, okay. And he reached through the screen and he took my Switch out of my hand and he was like, beep, boop, boop, and bought it for me. I was like, oh, okay. So I own it now. It's all your fault.
Stephanie, it sounds like he's still on whatever he was at that party 2 weeks ago. At that event 2 weeks ago.
You mean this party?
Exactly.
All right. Well, if you're going to be blaming people for Pokemon Arceus, has anyone played Sifu yet?
Not yet.
I don't have a PlayStation.
So good. I bought the deluxe version, so I got it on early release, and I was able to push out a game review that came out release day, which was yesterday. So it's a nice game, and I'm not really that good at fighting games, but I don't know, the gameplay and the style, like, it kept me engaged. I think it was a great game.
We shouted out your review last night on Crossroads.
And I know this is such a small thing, and maybe because I'm getting used to it because I'm a new owner of PS5, but I love the DualSense. It's in the beginning where it's raining. Like I could feel.
I told you you were going to be in for an experience with this controller. My God.
Yeah.
This is probably the best peripheral I've bought for a video game system in forever, and it actually comes with your video game system when you buy it, so it's not even like it's an extra charge.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I've been playing. Like Sifu and Pokemon Arceus, like one per system.
So how infuriating is Sifu? Is it infuriating, or is it actually a decent ride?
So coming from someone who's not good at video games. The first level, I kind of breezed through. I took a couple minutes to train in the dojo or whatever. They call it a different name. I call it a dojo, to master some combos down. But it's when I got to the first boss where I just got my ass handed to me because I could not master the parry or the blocks. Mm-hmm. And I know I talked with some people from the EXP cast, and I think it's partly because I suck at games, but also partly because there is a steep learning curve that it does get frustrating. By the time you get to first boss / second level, it just really ramps up. And you can't just button mash. This is not a button mashing fighting game. You have to be very intentional with every block. There's a high block, low block. I'm like, ah! So it can be very fucking infuriating, but like I can at least understand what they're trying to accomplish here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to give up for that reason.
Is the roguelike element of the game, like, is it bothering you, or does it kind of fit? Does it work?
I think it pretty much works because you save all the clues you collect, And then even though you lose the majority of the skills you gain during a run, you can pay extra experience points to have it permanently set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was well balanced. I did notice that even though if I died, like completely died, like I lost all my coins and I was like at age 70 and I start over, I noticed I was starting my level at like age 30 or something. And I'm like, why am I starting at age 30 and not 20, which is where you start, or early 20s? And I think you start at the age that you ended at the previous level as well, if that makes sense. So it's just a little nuance there. But other than that, the roguelike elements is very light and not too much of a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of roguelikes, so
Me neither. You kind of killed my interest when you said it was that. To be honest.
You didn't know what you're getting into? Like they explained that it was a live die repeat type of thing.
I don't even know. Like I just knew it was some sort of hardcore like fighting game. I didn't know it was like a roguelite or anything. I didn't even look into it. I don't even like. I am so far removed from like PlayStation news unless it's like Uncharted or Horizon or God of War that I just like anything else is just like, oh, that's.
Well, here's the thing that helped, right? If you defeat a large group of enemies or like a mini boss, your death ticker can go down. So say like I died 5 times and I beat a group of enemies, 5 will go down to 4, 4 will go down to 3. So it's not like, because I don't like roguelikes because I die frequently and often. My first run, and keep in mind, it's my very first run as someone who rarely fights fighting games, I made it to the second level near the second boss. And that's first run. And so I think that's not bad. So the fact that you can kind of reverse your death clock a little bit, it does buy time. And there's like mini shrines you go to where you can select a reward. And one reward is to reset your death count to 0. Which buys you time.
Interesting.
So it's not bad.
So okay. So one more question. At what age are you out of time? Do you know that?
I'm not sure if it's the same age every time, but it's like 70 or 76, something like that.
Okay.
At first you go like very slowly, like 20, 21, 22, and then you're like 24, 28, like 30, 36, 40, like it kind of jumps in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's all my questions.
Yep. I recommend.
Cool. LeRon, what are you playing?
As I mentioned earlier, I did break into the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. And I am doing it. I never actually beat Uncharted 4 on the PS4. So I'm actually running that now, but like I said, I just cracked it open. So like I just saw the opener, and man, seeing this shit in fidelity mode on a 4K television, oh my god, like that, like that whole boat scene where you and Sam are on the boat trying to outrun the marauders and trying to make it to the island. Oh my god, that shit was so pretty. I mean, that's really all I can say. You know, like I can't wait to get to the point because I kind of put the game down when I got to the halfway point because for some strange reason this game the Uncharted 4 felt long, you know, like longer than like the typical Uncharted game. And I was like, I need to take a break, and then I kind of took a break and just never came back to it. So I'm excited to actually like get back into it and get further than and actually beat the game, you know, this time around. And of course just go straight to the Lost Legacy, which I feel like you know, if we had for all the spin-off titles, I'd have to say that Lost Legacy is probably my favorite out of all of them. That includes Golden Abyss, and that includes Golden Abyss and a couple of the other, like, because some of like Uncharted Go technically fits in the Uncharted universe, but it's a little loose. So yeah, so I can't wait to get that to that point. But I guess the big news to celebrate is I finally got back into playing video games because I basically was off for an entire week because just life was kicking my ass, and got back on Monster Hunter, and I'm kicking ass and taking names again.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I just crossed over to season 3 of Cobra Kai, or like sometimes when I get too excited talking about it, I say Karate Kid. But I'm on season 3 now, so like I'm getting slowly caught up. I am 1 episode behind on Boba Fett.
I'm 2, I think, because like didn't the finale air today?
I saw some of the finale and I'm like, wait, it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
That's kind of odd, but yeah.
The Mandalorian was only 8 episodes a season.
I thought Mandalorian was 10.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And the Marvel shows are only 6.
Well, see, I expect Marvel shows to be low after like the way they've been. I thought I could have sworn Mandalorian was like 10 episode seasons. But yeah, so yeah, like I'm behind on Boba Fett by at least 1 episode, and okay, you're behind by 2, so you didn't see. If you're behind by 2, I don't want to say anything then. Never mind.
I mean, I know what happens. It's not like the internet is. I'm on the internet all day for my job.
Okay.
I know what happens.
Okay, cool. I will go ahead and say this, and you guys can definitely at me at
Light
EXO.
spoilers for last episode of Boba Fett, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you guys can definitely. Well, actually, it's not even spoilers because I'm not even gonna say much about the episode, about the details of the episode. But I wasn't all like giddy and excited like every other Star Wars fan was about that episode. Like
Yeah.
I just like, oh, it's just a slow episode. There's a slow episode, and like the series has been going kind of slow, which is not a bad thing because like I definitely champion the fact that like we're getting backstory. That's something you don't always see in like these series, especially series with pre-established characters. You don't always see backstory.
Right.
But the fact that we're seeing backstory and it's got really good pacing, I enjoy that. But this was a slow episode, despite all the superpower that was going on in the episode, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what, for all you Star Wars fans out there to feel kind of raw about the words I just said, I wasn't really excited about it. Hit me up in my DMs on Twitter. We'll talk about it.
LeRon likes it when you hit him in his DMs.
Yeah, yeah. My boyfriend's not a fan of that, but you know what? You got some off the chest. I'll talk to you.
Hey, LeRon, you know how you side tangent? You know how you said you regret getting the OLED Switch?
You mean not getting the OLED Switch? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're available on Amazon right now for next day delivery for $349.99.
I ain't got no money.
Yes, you do. I see it. It's
I
back
ain't got
there.
no money.
You just got to work an extra 2 hours on OnlyFans. You'll be fine.
2. I've gained a little bit of weight since.
So you're in a different category. Who cares?
I don't know. Maybe Feetstagram can help me out here.
Oh gosh.
What's it called? There's such thing as called Feetstagram.
Let's just put it this way: you scroll long enough on Instagram, you wind up in the feet algorithm.
Why are you?
Yeah.
I don't want to know how you got there.
Yeah. Apparently, I have not been scrolling long enough.
It's not that I'm liking foot videos. Like, okay, so I've screwed a lot of my algorithms up for a lot of the different like social media sites that I'm on. Like, it's usually in this order. It's usually cooking, thirst traps, and workouts. That's usually my algorithm. And I guess if I stay on any one of them too long, which I guess at this point, like the threshold is now 6 minutes, because after 6 minutes, then I start seeing like the really weird and funky stuff. Like all of a sudden, like it becomes foot or chubbies and stuff like that. And it's like, no, I don't want to see this stuff. This is not what I came here for. I'm not even liking this stuff. How is it on my feed now?
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's almost like I need to just create brand new accounts and just carefully curate my content.
Exodus 804.
Hey, that might work actually. 804 is like the next closest zip code to my location.
Yeah.
Not zip code. I'm sorry, area code.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's basically all I've been doing, seeing, playing, and stuff like that. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day, and there we go.
Can't wait to hear about that on After Dark.
Might be time for a sleazy sex story.
Wow.
Yeah.
We never hear any of those on that show.
No, not at all.
Well, is that it? Is that it?
Yep, That's it. That's it. I was just about to say a change might do you good.
Anyways.
I'm done.
I've been real boring the last couple weeks because I've been like really hardcore editing and stuff and just really trying to get stuff done and moving ahead and trying to get everybody a week off before, we go at it again. So I've just been really editing, and I seriously haven't played any games. Like, I played a little bit of Pokemon. Like, the amount of Pokemon I played was like, I got to the town.
You got to the town.
Wow, that's not very long at all.
I know. And then I played some Destiny with my friends this weekend, and that was it. Literally it. And yeah. Sorry.
We all have those weeks. It's all good.
Yeah.
I wish it was like once a month instead of like the other way around. It's okay. It's my fault.
I know that feeling.
So that's kind of it. But we're going to get into our main topic of the show because we've been talking about doing this for like, I don't know how long at this point.
We're kind of like
It's been a few weeks. It's been a few weeks.
It has. I mean, yeah. So what we're doing is our 2022 Metacritic draft. And what that means is we're going to pick, what do we say, 10 or 12 games? Do we say 12?
I think, it was 12.
Because we were going to pick 2 that have already come out, and then 10 that haven't. And then halfway through the year, we're going to revisit it after like Nintendo Directs and E3 and Gamescom and all that. We have the option to add 5 more halfway through the year. But today we're picking 12. 2 that have up to 2 that have already come out, and then 10 that have not. So yeah, and like basically the rules are if somebody picks a game, the next person cannot pick that game because it's already taken.
So ultimately, it's going to be a total of 17 games by the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a really weird number, but I guess that's...
Okay, so what's our list? What's our listing of games? What are they?
Anything that comes out in 2022.
Anything
or that you think might come out in 22. You can take a big risk.
Might come... Okay.
Like you can take Breath of the Wild too, right? Because that might come out in 2022. Because Nintendo says it will come out in 2022, but we all know what that means.
And we'll see how many games we pick that's already been released. Because I really only had 1.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone else was really going to go for 2 that have already been released.
Yeah. Do we just want to pick 1 each then that have already been released? Because like I only really know of like 1 that I might pick from January and into February.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess 1. I guess we can pick 1.
So how do we want to do order? Just like random or?
Well, I'll go last because I'm the host. So, all right, I got an idea. That was really.
Look, he's so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10, and whoever is closer gets to go first.
Okay. All right.
And I have
6.
my number. Oh,
6.
The number is 4. LeRon, you get to go first.
Yay.
Okay. All right, so I need to pick a game that's already been released, right?
Just 1.
Let's see what's been out. What's been out this week so far?
And to be clear, we have not looked at Metacritic at all. So like that's why we're just kind of picking one that's already come out because
Honor system. We did not look at those Metacritic scores.
All right. All right. You know what? A game that's okay. So a game that's already. So let's see. We're in the second week of February technically. There ain't much.
There really isn't.
Yeah. I mean, I'll save the game that y'all were just talking about for that Nintendo Switch game, which means that. Huh.
I bet Paparazzi got a really good score. I'm kidding.
You know what? I'm looking at this list right now. Let's see. For games that's already been released, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a Sony title, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yep, the PS5 version because the PC version is not out yet.
Okay. You can do that.
Yep.
All right. Is everybody keeping track of their own games? Should I make a master list or?
I will write mine down.
Should I make a master list? This seems like
Yes, make a master list, please. Yes, yes. Do the thing that you're good at doing. Do that.
the thing that I'm good at doing.
Yeah, yeah. You're like a master at making lists.
I mean, I am. You are correct. All right. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. Whoops.
So does that mean remasters and remakes count?
I think,
Yeah, because they get.
I think
yeah,
if they get
their own.
re-reviewed, they count.
Yeah, they get their own. They get their own individual Metacritic score. Because I know.
Cool.
I know Mass Effect Legendary Edition got a Metacritic score.
All right, cool.
So, well, Stephanie, you're up.
Sifu will be my already released pick.
All right.
All right, Corey.
All right.
We already know. We already know.
Yeah.
What? What's mine? If you already know.
Pokemon.
Huh?
Pokemon.
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it
it's not. It's
Dying
not Rainbow.
Light?
It's not Rainbow Six Extraction. Don't even try it.
Dying Light Stay Human or whatever?
Nope.
No?
Nope. My pick is a Xbox Game Pass game called Nobody Saves the World.
Oh, interesting.
I was going to call that one out actually.
Which I hear is awesome and I have yet to play.
All right.
So that's our one game that has already come out. So, LeRon, you are up again. It's time for you to pick a game. Be smart now.
I'm looking at the February list, and I'm going to say Horizon Forbidden West.
Ooh, surprise. All right.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like some of the really heaviest hitting games, other than Horizon Forbidden West, because it actually has a date, the rest like have such a potential to be pushed out.
I know.
No. You got. I can tell you one if you're not even thinking about it. I can tell you one right now.
Oh gosh.
I didn't even say. And
but you're going to tell us so one of us can steal it.
Exactly. So it's called Elden Ring.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna go because my turn, right? I just want to make sure. You know what? I'm gonna go with one that might get taken. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go with the Saints Row, the new Saints Row game.
Hot damn, good one.
That's a good
one.
I
just feel like it's. I don't know. I may not be personally a fan of kind of the direction they're going, but I feel like that's the right direction they're going in, and I think it's gonna, make a lot of people happy. So.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I'm picking Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I have a lot of confidence in that game.
Well, I mean, since you bastards didn't take Elden Ring, I'm taking it right now.
Great. I hope it sucks. I'm just kidding. It'll be just fine for all you Soulsy fans out there. I'm sure you will like it. Or not like it. Because you can ride a horse, and that's not Dark Soulsy enough.
Come on, guys. I'm using logic here. It's been the most anticipated game 2 years in a row. I'm using logic here.
I'm gonna. Okay, so it's Stephanie's turn now.
Gran Turismo 7.
Oh God, that was what I was gonna pick.
Good job, Stephanie. Good job.
Gosh, I was gonna pick that because I didn't think anybody was gonna think of a racing game.
Well, I don't know, just, after PlayStation had their, State of Play on that, and
yeah,
I don't know, I just feel like it's going to do well.
Yeah. Dang it. It's fine. You know what? I'm going to pick God of War Ragnarok.
Okay.
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 You ready, LeRon?
Back to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ooh, I was gonna. Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow. I don't know. I've heard some interesting things about that game, so I'm glad you picked it and not me. Stephanie, what's your next pick?
Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope.
Damn it. God. Damn it.
My next game is going to be a
No,
risk
it's my
because
turn.
It might not, no, I'm not picking yet, but I'm just saying my next game is going to risk because it might not even come out this year, but it's going to be my first risk.
Gosh, you guys have already taken like half of my list that I had written down.
Hey, that's the beauty of it. You created these rules, and you said like somebody could get their game stolen. So
You know what, LeRon? Shut up. Stop proving my point. All right. Let's see here. Damn it. Now I gotta really think because God damn it. Hate both of you right now. Let's see what's coming out soon. I think. That's risky though. Man, I'm gonna go with. Now I just feel like I'm wasting time. I'm gonna go with. I'm waiting for that game to just jump out and slap me in the face. Man.
Welcome to Boss Rush Podcast, where we
Yes.
listen to Corey struggle.
Yeah, I'm really struggling here.
for real.
I am struggling so hard right now. All right, I'm gonna pick one. I feel like it's gonna get delayed because we have not seen anything about it yet. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Starfield.
You think Starfield's actually going to get delayed?
Yeah, I actually think it is.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Somewhere you're making Xbox fans cry right now.
I don't care.
All right, you guys ready to hear my risk?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
hear it.
All right, my risk is the Callisto Protocol.
Oh man, that's
Ooh.
not coming out this year.
It's my risk. It is on a lot of lists for 2022. So, fingers crossed. Like Glenn Schofield, don't let me down, man. Don't let me down.
Okay.
He's got that PUBG money. He's gonna take all the time he needs.
All right. I can't. Yeah, Stray. I'm gonna put
Ooh.
my money down on the game that I personally am looking forward to the most because it's got a cat in it.
Okay.
Hopefully that wasn't on your list, Corey.
No, it wasn't. I don't even know what that game is. You guys talk about it all the time, and then I just forget instantly. I think it's about a cat, but that's all I know.
Yes.
Speaking of cats, I'm going to pick a cute little indie game called Tunic.
But it's a fox.
It's still an animal. Jeez. All right, LeRon, you're up. What's your next awesome game?
Advance Wars Boot Camp.
Oh, man. Good. I'm glad you picked that. 1 + 2. Reboot.
How many more guesses we have left?
Let's see. You just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need goodness, Corey.
5 more.
Wow. Okay.
This is taking way shorter than I anticipated.
I need to pull up a trusty notepad file here.
I have everybody's picks written down on my phone.
No, I just need to put my picks down so I don't forget.
Oh, yeah, you should probably.
No, my up and coming picks because
Yeah. Okay. Stephanie, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna go with one that's coming out relatively soon. I'm surprised no one's mentioned it yet, but Triangle Strategy.
Damn it, that was on my list too.
Oh.
Damn it, that was my next.
It was on my list.
That was my next pick.
I think that my list is like very close to Corey's list.
Not anymore.
Because you blew
God,
Corey's list. You blew Corey's list out the water.
Hey,
God.
he purposely, not purposely, but he chose to go last, okay?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I was being nice.
No. No. Are you trying to win this shit?
Apparently not. God. Let's see here. I don't want to pick these games. These were meant to be like end of like emergency games at the end of the list. Not gonna pick with the Witch Queen because Destiny expansions never review well.
Well, that's kind of what while he's looking, that's what I kind of thought when I'm looking at Nintendo games like Kirby. Even though it's very exciting, I feel that Kirby games generally don't score as well as other Nintendo first-party games.
Yeah, Well, I mean, this one
not-
could be different though.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, man, there are just all kinds of things. You know what I'm going to pick? Another Risk, by the way, because it got delayed and I still don't think it's going to come out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Stalker 2.
Okay.
Damn it. That was on my list.
Yeah, gotcha.
That was on my list. Damn it.
Got one. Oh my gosh. You're up, LeRon. Man, that was awesome. Gotcha.
Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, that's not coming out this year.
Ooh.
What are you talking? Yeah, you think so?
I hope not.
No,
Because that game
Square,
looks...
no, Square Enix needs that grab. They need it.
They technically already have a big RPG coming out this year.
I guess you're about to call that one, aren't you?
Oh, well, it's Stephanie's turn, so no, I'm not.
So, I'm trying to think about which one to mention. Honestly, it's more about what order I want to, pick next.
Yeah.
But I don't know how risky this one's going to be, but I'm just going to put down for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Damn it. God damn it.
You know what? This is the game now. We just eliminate all of Corey's games. That's the game now.
That was literally the next game on my list.
Oh my gosh. Do you want it? I'll take something else.
Nope. You already picked it.
Don't be nice to him. Don't be nice to him. Because you know this is another time and place. Like Corey would be ripping us to shreds.
Maybe,
Gosh,
perhaps.
that was like the one indie game I was looking forward to this year.
No, Corey is super competitive. Don't let his chill demeanor like. Fool.
Okay.
God, now I'm all the way down in this to be announced list on Game Informer. I'm literally, my whole list is gone. God damn it. Let's see here. Not picking that. Nope. That Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is real spicy.
Yo, why haven't we heard shit about that?
Because it's Ubisoft, and they're just.
We haven't heard shit about that game in like a year now.
Actually, I have one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think Gotham Knights is going to be better than people expect.
I thought Gotham Knights just got pushed.
No, Suicide Squad got pushed.
Oh, okay.
Good call, because I think when you were doing the Arsenal X one, you guys were debating which one of the two was going to get pushed, and you guys guessed Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I kind of figured because I think WB wants to spread their stuff out, and they already have Harry Potter and, so. All right, LeRon.
My mind is telling me to do this game, but I feel like I need to get this other one out first before someone gets it. So, Little Devil Inside.
All right.
So,
Stephanie,
again,
if you take my next game, I'm just gonna quit.
All right, then I'll pick one that I know it won't be on your list.
You don't know that.
Aztec: Forgotten Gods.
Damn. Okay.
That was on my list actually.
I did.
But
Really?
it wasn't my next game, but it's on the short list of.
Because I want to make my roster like very well diversified, including indie games, and I feel like this one's going to be a winner, just given like the what do you call it? What do you call? I don't know. It just looks awesome. My brain's not functioning. It's got great lore and it's got technology involved. The graphics look great. I don't know.
It does. It looks like a really cool game.
Based off of Aztec culture, as in the title.
Mm-hmm. My next game, and I'm actually surprised, Stephanie, you didn't pick this earlier. Sea of Stars is my next game.
Me? Okay.
I've never even heard this game.
What? Oh my gosh, dude! It's awesome. Sea of Stars. Look, it's like, oh my gosh, it's by the team that did The Messenger, and it's their kind of actiony RPG, 16-bit action RPG that a lot of people are comparing it to Chrono Trigger, but I never played Chrono Trigger, so I don't know.
Wait, what? You know what? I'm not going to start with you. We're not doing this tonight.
I mean, the list of games I've never played is probably almost as long as the list of
Chrono Trigger.
I never had a system that could play it.
Super Nintendo. You never had Super Nintendo.
I didn't have a Super Nintendo until real late. I didn't get my Super Nintendo until after the GameCube came out.
Do you still have your 3DS?
It's downstairs in a box.
I'm gonna send you my DS copy of Chrono Trigger.
No, don't, because it's worth money. I don't want it to get lost.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
I'll just put it on I have it on my Super Nintendo.
How about I buy it for you for Steam? How about that?
No, because I won't sit at my computer and play it.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know what? I'm saying this with absolute confidence. Bayonetta 3.
Oh, damn it! Yeah. God damn it!
Absolute confidence.
Yeah.
That was literally the next game on my list.
Yeah.
God, you guys! I think you guys are reading my list.
Oh, you just know good games.
I'm not gonna say a word.
Following up on the threes here, I'm gonna take Splatoon 3.
God.
Oh. Just throw it out there.
Which, again, like, it's not a game for me, but I know Splatoon generally does very well. Splatoon 2 rated well, and yeah, so.
It's mean out here in them streets, isn't it, Corey?
I hate both of you. Gosh, I don't even know what's coming out now. Jeez, I don't even know what half these games are. I seriously don't have any games left on the list that I wrote down, so I haven't.
Because you got scooped?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
So thanks, guys. I thought I had a pretty cohesive list. I was like, okay, there's no way.
Well, there's a game called Wizard with a Gun. I have no idea what that is. What is that?
I'm gonna help you out here.
Nope. I got one.
No, don't, LeRon.
Okay,
fine.
I got one.
You know what? That's right. Because I told you not to be nice to him. I should not do the same.
Okay,
you're right.
I'm picking Marvel's Midnight Suns.
You're really. Okay.
I'm not. I don't.
You just had to get a game out there. I get it.
No, I mean, yeah, but also, I was so hyped for that game until they said you get to play with cards, and I'm like, God. Deck building and roguelikes are the two words I hate hearing in games. And God, I was so mad when they said that, and then they delayed it. I'm like, maybe they'll take the cards out. Be awesome. Then I'll play your game.
All right, I was trying to be nice. Like this game, I was like, I even like hinted at this game, and no one snapped it up. So now I'm snapping it. Forspoken.
Oh, that was going to be next on my list.
Which means I have one more game now. Which means I gotta go big on this final one.
Yeah.
So if you made your choice, now I was going to wait till the summer, but I'm just going to take it now because it seems like we're very competitive here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take Breath of the Wild sequel.
Oh,
damn! I thought about taking that too, but
damn, that sounds like the Hail Mary right there.
It is. So it's going to be high risk, high reward.
That's gonna because I don't have faith that it's coming out this year. But then again, I threw Bayonetta 3 out there like it's coming out this year. Well, the last Nintendo Direct said it was coming out this year. They didn't give us a date.
Yeah. Well, they say that a lot. Remember when Breath of the Wild was supposed to come out in 2014? I do. Uh,
All right, Corey.
okay.
What's your guess?
Okay. Man, I gotta really think about this. I'm trying to see what was announced at the. You know what? This game always reviews well. I'm just gonna take it. I don't have no interest in playing it whatsoever. MLB The Show 22.
Shit.
Ooh.
That game always reviews well, and it just
Well,
makes sense.
I tell you what. Like did you see the cover for the digital deluxe edition?
No.
Oh man, you know what? Hold on. I'll send it to chat, man. That shit looks gorgeous.
Um, let's see here. I wonder if it's on the Xbox store already. New games? That doesn't make sense. It's not really a new game, but I guess it kind of is. Oh, that's cool.
No one's picking Chocobo GP. Come on.
No.
Are you?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool looking.
All right, so it's my final guess.
Sure is.
Oh, nice.
You stole fucking MLB The Show. That was going to be my final guess. You stole it.
Hey,
If MLB The Show
Scrappy
winds
now.
up being if MLB The Show winds up being the ringer, like I'm going to be so upset.
Hey, well, you got Horizon Forbidden West
Yeah.
and Elden Ring, so.
Yeah.
So,
Man, there's like really nothing left.
I know, and we need to come up with like 5 more games halfway through the year.
Well, yeah, but you know they're gonna announce some stuff at like E3 in the summer.
they're gonna announce some stuff.
All right, I got one. I don't think it's gonna review well because I think people.
Oh God.
But
this one I think is not gonna review well either because
if you say what I'm thinking, I am going to walk to Virginia and punch you. That's a callback.
Let me ask you something. Does your game deal with magic?
Probably.
It's Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh no, that wasn't
okay.
I just am afraid that will get pushed out.
I think it's going to get pushed too, even though they already confirmed that it's on track for this year. I still think it's going to get pushed.
But here I am picking Breath of the Wild too, so fair play. All right, Hogwarts Legacy, nice. Not much left for what I feel confident in. So I'm not sure.
Are we getting a bonus pick, or
Nope.
are we done?
Nope, we're done after this.
Corey doesn't want any more games like pulled out from under him. That's what that is.
My last pick for this round till summer will be A Plague Tale Requiem.
Oh, thank God. God.
I can't wait to hear his last pick.
Mm-hmm.
My last pick is Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
I thought about that game, and you know what? I have a funny feeling it is not going to score that well.
I know. I don't think it is either, but I don't have anything else. It was either that or Stranger of Paradise.
I thought about that one too.
But I also don't think that's going to review well. So
no one picked Vroom. No one picked that.
Nope. Sorry. I didn't pick Starship Troopers either.
What is it? Wait. Starship Troopers
Yeah, it's like
based off the movie.
Yeah, it's called Starship Troopers Terran Command. It's a it's like a hexagonal strategy game, I think.
Oh.
What does everyone think about The Expanse?
The what?
The Expanse. It's like the Telltale upcoming Telltale game.
Oh, I don't know anything.
Wait, you mean is it based off the books and the TV show?
I don't know. I just saw it and I'm like, I'm not going to pick it yet because I don't know much about it.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Here we go.
All right. Should we do a big review of what we all picked?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go. LeRon, your picks are Uncharted, Legacy of Thieves Collection, Horizon Forbidden West, Elden Ring, Ghostwire Tokyo, Callisto Protocol, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, Final Fantasy 16, Little Devil Inside, Bayonetta 3, Forspoken, and Hogwarts Legacy. Stephanie, your games are Sifu, Saints Row, Gran Turismo 7, Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope, Stray, Triangle Strategy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, Aztec the Forgotten Gods, Splatoon 3, Breath of the Wild 2, A Plague Tale Requiem. And then last but not least, me, Nobody Saves the World, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, God of War Ragnarok, Starfield, Tunic, Stalker 2, Gotham Knights, Sea of Stars, Marvel's Midnight Suns, MLB The Show 22, and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That
All right.
is the draft, everybody. Like I said, somewhere after Gamescom, I think we're all going to pick 5 more games, maybe 4 or 5. We'll talk about it. We'll pick a new selection of games after that. They can be ones that were announced. They could be from this list that we just struggled to get through. But yeah, it's going to be real interesting. We should look up the Metacritics to the ones that already came out now and see who's winning.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Metacritic. That's how you spell it, right?
Drum roll.
All right. Metacritic. Why does it sound like there's like this weird echo in my...
I'll look up Metacritic No One Saves the World, and you can start with Uncharted just so it can be faster. Let me see.
Uncharted, Legacy of Thieves Collection.
And let's see, Metacritic.
It's sitting at an 87, LeRon.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, question: If it's a multi-platform game, like which console should that be?
I think we should automatically give it to the highest score across
the highest score.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see, because I'm looking at Sifu right now. Let's see. We got PC. We got PS5.
Let's see.
All right. Well, actually, how about we just do an average? How about that?
Why would you do an average?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just
got
do
Metacritic.
that. Just do the highest. It's
Okay.
the highest on PS5 at an 80.
Yeah, 80. Yeah.
So we'll just give the 80.
All right. Nobody Saves the World. I clicked around a few times and seems the same, I think. But Xbox Series X, Nobody Saves the World. Metascore 79.
Great. I'm losing already. Love it.
Well, LeRon has like a huge point score advantage already. 87. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call it. I think LeRon's got it. He's got way too many large hits on his list.
Elden Ring. I mean, this after February, but he has a bunch of games that might not come out this year.
I took some risks, like Bayonetta, Hogwarts, Callisto Protocol. I took some risks.
I mean, I think Callisto Protocol and Final Fantasy 16 and Hogwarts Legacy all aren't coming out this year.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 is coming out this year.
I don't think so, man. They just had a big thing that, like, a couple months ago that said they were 6 months behind schedule.
Well, they'll make some sort of announcement in the spring, quote unquote. So let's
true.
see.
That is true.
Yeah.
We shall see. A bunch of my games don't come out till later in the year either, so I'm going to be losing for a while. Probably forever. It's fine. I'm just a loser. Anyways, wow. That was a good draft. It was a good topic. Great.
Very exciting.
It's very exciting.
I'm excited for this year. Just like the list between us three alone, like everyone's been saying it. This year is stacked.
I know this year is so stacked. It's because like all the stuff that got delayed out of 2020 and 2021 because of COVID is like finally coming out, and now everybody's like fighting tooth and nail to be like putting their stake in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, are we ending it? Is that it?
I think that's it for this segment.
Yeah, let's end on a high note. Yeah.
All right. We're going to end on a high note. So I'm putting these back on. Great draft, everybody. Just kidding. I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of the Boss Rush Podcast. Remember, if you're listening on iTunes or Spotify, to leave a 5-star review. Check out all of our content on bossrush.net, including all of our other shows. You can get the show 3 days early by heading over to Patreon, patreon.com/bossrushnetwork. You can get it on Friday instead of Monday. Also, 2 weeks early access to After Dark and Standard Definition. Stephanie, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Klimov, KLIMOV_author. You'll also see me on other podcasts like After Dark and Standard Definition, especially with the classic Disney animated episodes. And you can find my articles on bossrush.net.
Yeah. LeRon, where can we find you?
All right, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Exodus803. Also, it's my Twitch and YouTube channels. And do not forget, that's also my PSN gamer tag. So EXODUS803. Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Exodus803. I am the host of Crossroads PlayStation Podcast, partnered with Boss Rush Network. And I am the host of Boss Rush After Dark, which you can catch on our Patreon.
Yes. Yes, 2 weeks early, by the way.
2 weeks early. If you're a patron, 2 weeks early. If not, be like all the other plebes and hear it 2 weeks later.
Wait. Can you really wait to hear us talk about awkward sex stories?
Awkward sex stories, getting high and drunk. We also give good advice on what to do, on how to deal with racism, and all sorts of other good stuff.
We do serious stuff too.
It's a variety. It's a variety. We're not just debaucherous people.
Yes, we do our best. You can find me at I am Corey HD on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me hosting Arsenal X, the Xbox podcast, and Standard Definition. And you can also find me on various other things here on the Boss Rush Network. You might want to stay tuned to Nintendo Power Block as well, because Ed and I are going to do a very, very, very old school episode of Power Block this week. Nice. But if you're listening on Monday, it's probably going up on Wednesday, so you should check it out. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching and or listening, and until next time, we love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Take care.